Hey, Facebook family, and hey, Generations Church of Satsuma. This is Pastor Bradley here for your weekly devotional during our Lenten season and the Pastor's Moment. Hope you're doing well. This Lenten season, we've been journeying through the wilderness together and talking about what it's like to journey through the wilderness. This last Sunday, we talked about the idea of Jesus being tempted by the devil for 40 days and 40 nights, fasting and relying on God and being tempted in various ways in the wilderness. We talked about the variations of what it's like to be tempted in this life and what it's like to run through these various temptations as a Christian today. I kind of made the funny analogy that I want to share with you again because I think you get a good meaning out of it. Sometimes life just doesn't add up. You keep trying your best, doing the very best you can, and things just are not working out. It's kind of like every leader or teacher used to say. I had a teacher that very much said this all the time. Y'all are like chasing squirrels. Much as you want our best to try to find and catch this squirrel, it is a job because these little rudders are faster than us, scurrier than us, and man, is it a hard thing. Don't even get me started on how much noise they make on the roof every morning. Chasing squirrels might as well be like, oh, never gonna win. Sometimes life can feel that way. The temptations of life and all of the things and what I sometimes call the of life, it seems like it never ends. Sometimes the wilderness of life is the everyday of just, another Monday. And it is a temptation sometimes to really get down on ourselves and to go, you know what, I just quit. I don't care anymore, whatever. Lent is a good time not just to set aside time to repent, not just a time to set aside time for fasting or prayer, but a time to remind ourselves, why do I do what I do? Lent is a great time to remind ourselves that in the midst of this wilderness, in the midst of all these temptations, in the midst of the of life, even when it feels like we're chasing squirrels, that we have to stay strong, keep the faith, and follow Jesus. In the midst of this life, it is easy to go, I quit, I give up, never mind, I'll do something else. We can look at the statistics across the board, whether it be from people leaving the workforce, people leaving the ministry, or just people all around in all parts of their life, just giving up and leaving. And don't get me wrong, sometimes God calls us something different, and that's okay. When God gives a command to do something vastly different, even when we're not comfortable with it, surely we're supposed to do it. But sometimes the temptation is just to quit altogether. This week, we want to challenge ourselves in this Lenten journey through the wilderness to remind ourselves not to give up, to keep going, to keep the faith, press on. To, like the old hymn says, I have decided to follow Jesus, no turning back. So in the midst of this life, no matter how hard it might be in this journey of the wilderness for you, or maybe just the everyday mundane, let this be a reminder for each of us to follow on Jesus, to lean into his love, to do this together as a family, and to not give up. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's great. If you need anything, give me a call. The church is always here. I hope you see you at our Lenten lunches each Wednesday at 11:30. And as always, if you need anything, just around the corner. God bless.